Welcome back, creatives. Today we're going to talk about one of the things that can trip you up most when you're trying to get unblocked: expectations. You have been blocked. If you're watching this channel, you've struggled with block, where your creativity just seems to dry up. You can't think of what to do next. You sit down in front of your medium, your clay, your thread, whatever, and you've got nothing, and it's awful. So let's say you've picked up my new book. Sorry, I had to plug it. Let's say you've begun to take the steps that I share on this channel to get out of block, to work your way toward a daily habit of creation. Well, here's a funny thing. We who are blocked as creatives tend to interpret that as feeling behind. We feel like we're late. We started too late. We're too slow. Everybody's ahead of us. We could never catch up. None of that is true, for the record. But the result of that feeling is that when you start to get unblocked, you are going to rush it. Your expectations are going to be set too high. And that's just because it's where you want to be. It's not a bad thing. You want to be at the point where you're, I do 2,000 words a day or 6 pages of my comic a day or whatever it is. That is a great goal, but you're not going to be able to do that from a dead stop. Think of block like you broke your leg. Even if you were in incredible shape and you were a magnificent runner before then, you cannot simply jump back into running. Your body will not allow it, and you will do more damage if you try. Instead, you have to start with healing. Then you have to start with stretching. You have to start with balance. You have to do weird little strength exercises. There is a lot of work to get back up to fighting weight after you've been knocked down that way. And block is the same way. In the beginning, keep your expectations low. Now, I'm not saying to limit yourself. I will never tell you to limit yourself. If you've got the winds of inspiration in your wings, soar, baby, soar. Let nothing stop you. But if your daily goal is set small enough that you can step over it every single day, even on a bad day, a day after a sleepless night, a day after your boss yelled at you or something horrible happened at school, your family is under stress, if you can still step over that line, then you have created a goal that you can do no matter what is happening. Humans learn best through positive reinforcement. This is generally true. You can look this up. The articles and studies are there. When you succeed stepping over that goal, you are able to sit back and go, I did it. I did it. A day becomes a week. A week becomes a month, and you have not missed a day? That is empowering. This fills you with energy. It fills you with confidence, because even when things are going bad, you can still create. For me, after the strokes, when all of this started, it was 1 word a day. I am not exaggerating. And thanks to the strokes, it was usually the wrong word. That's okay. I kept it up, and 1 word became 5. 5 became 10. That is how this works. You learn, you grow, you get better, and your low bar creeps up. But if it's so high that when you try to step over it, you trip because you're tired, stressed out, whatever it is, you're going to go, I guess I can't do it after all. Creative, you can. Think about your life and the stresses you're under. Think about whatever it is that you want to create, and set your bar low enough that you can step over it every single day. Even if you don't get home from work until 9 o'clock at night and the kids are screaming, you can still go and do a little bit of whatever that is. 5 minutes of doing your soliloquy in the mirror, 5 minutes of doing some dancing alone in your bedroom, whatever it is, you can do it no matter what kind of day you had. Then sit down with me, and together, persistently, let's make something new. It's here, creative. This is just my way to try to show you the science behind everything I talk about here. I'm really proud of this one. If you're interested, check it out on my site. I'll see you on the written page.